In this video, we're focusing on the outer and inner side of the whole attacking arm, how to defend against it, and how to keep your movements simple along either side. When defending, we look at both ourselves and the opponent, recognizing the inside and outside of the arm that attacks or holds a certain position during the fight. The basics of defense techniques are to orient yourself to the opponent's arms and understand how to apply techniques on both the inside and outside of their arms, as well as your own. Then you must master the transition between the inside and outside of the opponent's arms. The transition from the inside to the outside of the opponent's arms is easy to understand. For example, when we free our arm from the opponent's grip and control, we shift from the inside to the outside of their arm and, using a combination of techniques, free the limb while delivering a strike. Similarly, when applying the bong sao in Wing Chun, we move to the outside to pull the opponent's arm. You must think of a martial art as a process. Techniques are applied depending on your position and the opponent's. Using simplicity and economy of motion, we aim to control the opponent's arms in a fight, because their hands can strike from any angle. The shortest line between points A and B is a straight line. If point A is the blocking position and point B is the opponent's head, we attack in a straight line from A to B. This makes the strike faster and reduces the chance of it being blocked. Whether a strike is blocked also depends on whether we are outside or inside the opponent's arms, and follow-up techniques must be adjusted accordingly. To understand a straight line attack from an already blocked strike, we can practice like this. Connect your arms, hold the opponent's arm with one hand, and strike straight from point A to point B with the other. The goal of this drill is to understand how a strike from point A to point B can be fast and efficient, and how, once we've blocked an attack, we can immediately counter with a strike of our own. At the same time, we're training to block straight-line punches using the pak sao from Wing Chun, a block that's also used in Jeet Kune Do. Both Wing Chun and Jeet Kune Do teach us to block and attack at the same time, but that doesn't mean we should do it all the time. We only use it when we're confident it will work. For example, if the opponent isn't skilled, is tired, or for other situational reasons. Always control or guide the opponent's arm off the line you're attacking. If you're executing an inside block, then attack in a straight line from the block directly to the opponent. Martial arts movements only work as a process, much like combining letters of the alphabet to form words. We can't learn or understand fighting by memorizing techniques. Instead, we train to protect the center line of the body, which we already mentioned in the previous video. When we understand the position of ourselves and the opponent, it becomes easy to combine techniques without memorizing thousands of moves. We fight more effectively when we understand the process behind techniques, not when we treat them like static images. It's impossible to remember and apply a huge number of techniques by memory, which is why we need to stay simple and focus on the process, how to attack or defend depending on the situation. If we truly understand that we can always deliver a straight line strike from any position, whether we've just blocked or our hand is already in a fighting stance, that knowledge frees us from picturing static fighting moves. The moment we sense an opening, we attack powerfully and quickly from the position we're already in, without setting up. Of course, we never know exactly what position we'll end up in. If we've blocked a strike inside the opponent's arm, simply slide down their arm and drive a strike to the target. If we block outside the opponent's arm, use your other hand to clear their arm off the line and then attack the opponent's head or body. Of course, from any position, from point A to point B, you can deliver multiple strikes as long as the situation allows. If the opponent exposes themselves, strikes can follow one after another, even several in a row, for as long as the opponent is unable to defend that target. No rule should be treated as rigid. We are the ones fighting. The martial system doesn't fight for us. Our movements must be efficient and calculated, and we must use them both consciously and instinctively. Thank you for watching our video. I hope these tips help you improve your existing martial arts skills, and I also suggest you check out the previous video where we explain the difference between training and understanding techniques in Wing Chun compared to Jeet Kune Do. Feel free to leave a comment. Thank you, and see you in the next video.